How's it going today, everybody, and welcome to the channel. My name is Robin and this is my channel AriesFireTarot. So guys, welcome here. So I do weekend spreads, you guys, to see what's going on for the weekend, and this one particularly looks at what you've accomplished this week so you can enjoy yourself. It's actually called the TGIF spread, and I think everybody's really familiar with that acronym. You know, lots of people work Monday to Friday and lots of people don't. So wherever your weekend falls, you guys, this reading is for you. So like, don't get hung up in the date that you find a reading. If you stumbled across it and you were tempted to press play, there's probably a little bit of a message in there. One of the cards in this reading could be for you. So I do hope you enjoy the read, and thank you so much, everybody, for the likes and the shares, and continue to subscribe to the channel. I really appreciate and love you guys so much. So let's have a look here. So this spread, the first three cards, it looks at what have I accomplished this week, because I think it's really necessary for you guys to give yourselves a pat on the back. I read something, it was just yesterday, that said, you know, sometimes there's nobody clapping for you but you, so you have to keep on applauding for yourself, so that you basically have to be your own cheerleader. So we're going to look at what I have accomplished this week, and I'm going to just, for lack of a better word, deal out three of these gilded tarot cards here, and we'll have a look. So the first card we've got here is the Four of Wands. The second card is the King of Swords, and the third card is the Queen of Pentacles. So it looks like you guys have really like kept your chin up through something maybe a little bit difficult, and used your best like brain on something instead of getting really caught up in something emotionally. And then with the Queen of Pentacles, like, you never lost sight of your goal. So something could have happened here with the Four of Wands that, you know, you probably accomplished something really big this week. So, and you celebrated about it. And keep in mind, when I said before, and I think that was a really good segue into the reading, is that you have to celebrate yourself. Sometimes other people take credit for your work, which is complete BS, but it does happen. And sometimes people like step into the spotlight where it should be yours. But always keep in mind, you guys, that taking the higher road really is the most beautiful thing that you can do. Like, I think when people have really shady behavior, it's not appropriate to sink down to their level, because then you're just no better than the shady person. But celebrating yourself, and if there's other people around you to celebrate you, that is phenomenal. And sometimes when people like undermine you and stuff like that, it's really best to leave emotion out of it with the King of Swords. You know, because he just looks at things from sort of an analytical way, and he doesn't really get too involved with, you know, getting all twisted up emotionally about things. So if this did happen to you, remember to celebrate yourself, and celebrate yourself for being the better person, the bigger person. And, you know, if somebody is so, I want to say, like, low on the spectrum, if they're really just sort of wallowing and that's the only way they feel accomplished, like, I feel bad for people like that. So you might feel like angry for a few minutes, but just remember what it takes, like where that person is on their journey, for them to like act that way, you know what I mean? So really just take pride in the way that you handle a situation. It could be something as small as somebody cutting in front of you at the grocery store and then acting like it didn't happen, right? So just let them have it. Like, let that person have their little ridiculous win, move on, celebrate yourself for being the amazing person that you are. Just use your brains, you know, don't let your heart get into it. So you'll start an argument, and just remember your own journey here with the Queen of Pentacles, that if you're on a journey to be the best person that you can be, don't let somebody else drag you down to their level. So that's a really like huge accomplishment to me. Or maybe you did something nice for somebody that is a complete jerk, which is even harder, I find, than just ignoring them. So you do have a big accomplishment this week, and it's going to show up on your soul journey too. Like, all these little things, they're kind of tests from your higher self, and hey, you did a great job, so we'll put you up to another level on your karmic soul journey. So really interesting few cards to start off with, guys. So let's see positive energy to focus on to continue success. So let me pull another card here, you guys. interesting. So we've got the Hanged Man. So if you guys had a really challenging time with somebody, and there's always somebody in the family, you know, there's always somebody at work, in your circle of friends, that they're just a dick, you know what I mean? They're just whatever, they're just not cool, you know? So having this to go through and going, hey, I did really well at that, could really change your perspective on how you feel about yourself and your ability to meet challenges. And you know, you developed a thicker skin, or you're just like vibrating at a higher level than that person, and you're like, oh, that doesn't even bother me anymore. And that is huge. So this is the positive energy to focus on, is that, oh, okay, well, I'm shifting, and you know, my vibration is raising higher continually. So that's something I'm really, really pleased with myself about. And recognizing that it's all part of your soul journey with the Hanged Man, and looking at why you're being presented with these opportunities to test your skills of being a gentle person. And you know, really beautiful cards here, guys. So how to embody this energy to have a great weekend. So you've got the Page of Cups. I love this card right now. So some of you could be on a mission to just share love and light with the rest of the planet. So you could take this and say, hey, I did such a great job at that. Let me be a shining example to other people. With the Page of Cups, the page is a messenger, you know, and they bring, in this case, messages that will make you happy, sometimes related to friends and family. Could be anything that is going to like really swell your heart. So you could be, because you showed your, you know, your softer side, your generous side, your really, I'm getting the word ambivalent, but I'm not sure how that fits in. You know what I mean? Just really being able to separate out, like having, I got the word pity, but not pity, you know, empathy for people, and just saying, oh, okay, well, you must be really struggling on your journey if you want to throw me out into the bus or make me look bad or take advantage of me. And that takes a lot of, you know, self-actualization, yeah, to get to that point where like, wow, okay, I'm gonna let you have this one, okay? And just keep in mind too that people like that, they always make themselves known. You know, they can't fly under the radar for so long, for too long. And that phrase where, you know, if you give people enough rope, they're eventually gonna hang themselves. So like, keep that in mind too, right? So, and then we have the Page of Cups. So somebody could be bringing you an offer, or you could be shining your light outwards towards other people. So either way, it's a win-win-win. So just keep your chin up and take the higher road, you guys. I think this is a really interesting reading, and keep that in mind. That's something to be really proud of. Like, you don't have to be baited into things by people. You know, if there's energy vampires out there, they want to steal your limelight and then drain your energy when you react to it. So really maintain who you are and be proud of what you've done this week, because you've done something magnificent. And by not reacting to people that do stuff like that, they're probably gonna not tangle with you again, because they see that they cannot energetically feed off of you, right? So very, very cool reading. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you have a great weekend. Take care, guys. Bye.